Students will be traveling, get this, 925 miles all on their own bikes. The students are raising money for hunger needs and awareness. The bike trip begins Saturday in Brownsville, Texas, and will wrap up in Liberal, Kansas.
Good experience outside of just like the classroom. You get to work on your leadership skills, you know, going out and doing stuff and organization, and it's just a fun way to put all that stuff together and learn, you know, how maybe to put together a big project later on in life.
Long ride. Well, the students will be making a midway stop in Abilene to talk with elementary students about the importance of healthy living and exercise.
Here we are at La Quinta in Brownsville. It's kind of cloudy, windy, good wind this morning, and we are about to start loading up, eat some breakfast, and get loaded up and get rolling from here. Here we are getting onto Highway 281. We've done a whole cycle now of riders. The other group will be coming right down here in just a minute. We saw them, we just passed them a little bit ago. So this will be 281 heading up to Fremont, and we'll jump on here. Here we are on day one. We're about 25 miles south of Fremont, which is our first stop for the night. And this is, I think it's Highway 281 maybe that we're on, maybe not. But kind of busy, but it's a nice wide shoulder, and we're gonna take it on in. We're about 10 miles south of Fremont, just to have a switchover point. We're at Walmart. That's the road we came up on. So I think a group of us are going to line up together. Here we are at First Baptist Fremont. It is nice to stop. And we're going to unload and get cleaned off and then go to the evening service tonight. So end of day one, very good long day. Here's our room at First Baptist Fremont. We're playing cards. Bob and others are outside working on bikes. This is where we're going to stay. And the girls are next door. They have a bathroom inside, our bathroom's outside. We are on day two, heading to Freer, and we got Colby and Jace ride on their bikes for the first time today. This is the fourth leg of the group, so by the time they're done, we'll be at mile 60. So we're just in a little section where it's just rolling hills, one big long one after another. You can see there in the back. So as soon as we get to the top, we kind of see downhill for a little bit, and then there's usually another big one in front. We'll follow them. Take a peek. Yeah, looks like we've got another one. Nope, looks like we're... We are in Tilden on the second day of riding, and it's only like, what, 12:45? Yeah, 12:45, so we, because of forecasted weather, which is kind of right over there, we're going to try to go farther and not get stuck here tomorrow. So here it is, and the rest of our crew will come in soon. We're going to eat some lunch. We are now 15 miles from Uvalde, and we've ridden close to 200 miles today and had about 200 flat tires. I think we've had 6 now total on the road compared to 5 for the entire trip. So there's what the road looks like. We've got quite a few trucks, just like that one right there. And that one right there.
This is Jason Aaron heading into Uvalde, and got about 10 miles to go, and they're trucking on.
Very cool. Maybe. Here we are at Windsong at HEB. We just had a miserably windy, cold day on the bikes.
Uphill.
Yeah, uphill through the hill country. Wind coming from the north, probably about 15 to 20 miles an hour the whole time. And so we made it about 100 miles to, went all the way up to Junction and then came back for the night. So It'll be a good night in the bunk beds. Here we are outside the main kitchen room at HEB. Again, we've come down and used this place for outdoor leadership. We've been in here 5 times. And so we'll come down here in the spring. They put a new fence up down there around the dock area. Very pretty. Party. And it's cool out today. It was, I think, in the high 50s when we were riding. Pretty chilly. Quicksand. Here we are at HEB camp down at the Frio River. It's getting dark. It's kind of drizzly. But very, very pretty. And this is the road. I don't know if I've ever filmed it. I think I've filmed old Nick Swinford doing river dance in this. So there it is. Here we are heading out of HEB camp. Following Bob up to the trash area. Had a good night. Well, not a good night of sleep, but a good night at HEB. Trying to get all the way back to Abilene today, leaving from Junction. Here we are rolling out at Junction, and we've picked up some riders behind us. We're going to go up this big nasty hill in front of us and ride together. We got John Lesby and friends Rufus and James with us, so we'll get some miles in this morning. Good day. We're looking forward to getting back to Abilene tonight. Here we are in Eden. This is where we were going to spend the night tonight, but we're going to push on. It's just like 12:45, and we're going to push on and spend the night at home tonight and then finish off tomorrow. Good day so far. Here we are in day 4. We're in Tuscola. We've been riding in this wind all day and yesterday. What'd you think?
Good ride.
Good, so we're getting real close. We're all the way to Tuscola. And Abilene's just kind of over them thar hills over there. Okay, that one just ended. Okay, here, let's go. Here we come. There's Miss Kristen taking pictures. There's Miss Chandlin.
Where are we going to?
Just right here.
Well, Hardin-Simmons students who have been biking across the Texas Panhandle made a pit stop in Abilene today. The students held a presentation at Austin Elementary School and will be at Taylor and Lee Elementary Schools tomorrow. They'll be discussing the proper hand signals to use, mapping safe routes, what to wear when riding a bike, and how proper nutrition helps to supply your body's energy demands.
Too fast.
Here we are coming up out of Aspermont. That's pretty up here. We got lots of hills, and we got some wind right now. Here comes Miss Katie. We're just stopping for a photo op. Making progress. We're probably about 45 to Paducah, our stopping point tonight. We are on day 5 of riding, coming out of Abilene, going up toward Paducah. And this is Katie and Austin. We've done some shuffling in the cars, but we're north of Aspermont, heading, I guess, just up to Paducah. I don't know what's ahead of us, but it's kind of a pretty stretch, more West Texas looking. Lots of hills. Again, we got the wind kind of at us today. Not as bad as the last couple days. But this is what they got. Kind of a fun little rolling uphill stretch. Here we are in Wellington, Texas. We left Paducah this morning. We've gone 60 miles and we've got about another 40 to go till we get to Wheeler tonight. So we're riding a serial today, all in a group instead of leapfrogging, just get some more miles in. So the wind finally turned from the south, finally. Here we are coming out of Wellington. We just did a little video back there. Had a wonderful downhill. I don't know if we can see in the distance. It was 2 1/3 miles of downhill. Hit 31 miles an hour coming down. Now we're paying the price and got to dig ourselves back out of this thing. So again, the wind has finally turned to help us. There's Miss Katie. Man, Austin. Here we are in Shamrock. We're about to talk to a newspaper reporter, and we're here at Tower Plaza, right underneath the water tower. Kind of this little historical marker. A little history of Shamrock right here in the tower.
And all of these here. Yes, there's actually there's a shotgun on behind it. And it's got full.
This is neat. Neat little park. So we're 15 miles from Wheeler, from our place to stay tonight. If you drop in, which is on Route 66 and Highway 83, this they said, was the model for the place in cars. Very good. Old Conoco. So again, the model for the, here, let's look at this thing over here. Tower building. So from cars is what they did there. So I guess this is old Mater over here. So we'll have to watch cars. See this? Here we are in Wheeler, rolling into First Baptist. We've had a big day. Had a big day. We all rode one at a time. So miles. Get my clips.
Did you get 100?
Yeah, about 103.
Yeah. I was going to say there's about 30 I didn't ride.
Here's where we're staying at Wheeler Baptist Church in the big youth area. It's a wonderful new facility. We've got couches and just all kinds of stuff. There are showers and stuff back there. We've got a little kitchen and just kind of everything that we need. Rob and I are sleeping up here on the stage. Very, very nice. Very nice of them to host us. This is our final morning on bikes. We're in Wheeler, working on getting this bike seat adjusted. As you can hear, we had a good, strong wind today. It didn't really kick in till late last night, and after we'd already gotten done riding. So big numbers today. Got about 120 miles up to Liberal. We'll be in 3 states today. Rolling out of Wheeler right here. Here we go. Transform and roll out. There we go. I gotta put this up. This is Canadian Texas. We just had a wonderful downhill coming down into this canyon. Hit 45 miles an hour on the first one, and 40. We're getting close to the border. You can hear this wind right from behind us, making this a real comfortable ride. So we'll finish up later today. We're still in Canadian. We're looking for the newspaper. Hemphill County looks like what we're in. Nice little main street right here. There's Amy back there. Very pretty, very hilly right here. Okay. There's the Dairy Queen in Perryton. We're about worn out. Another 47 miles to go. And we are dirty and gross and just awful wind that we just drove through. Now we're heading back north again, so that ought to help us. So a little bit longer and then we'll be up to the Texas border. Here we are outside of the DQ. Jay's pumping up his second flat tire of the day. Yay! He's getting good at it. Bob's done a bunch. Getting ready for the little drive into Oklahoma. So we're getting close, very close. Here we are. Made it all the way across. There's Amy. I'm here too. Get some pictures. Here we are in Oklahoma, and they're the road warriors right there. Across. Going to Kansas. Here's a water/exhaustion break in Oklahoma. Just the wind is coming from the side. I don't know if you can see the grass blowing, but it's kind of from the side and behind, which helps, but doesn't help as much as if it was right behind you. So these guys are plowing on. We're 12 miles outside of Liberal, so we're probably about 10 miles to the Kansas border. We've got Katie and Aaron, who just passed 100 miles for the day, and Austin and Jace out there taking us home. Bob's behind us. He got 100 miles. So we've had a big, windy, hilly day today. But Bend is getting very close. Here we are. It's hard to see because of the sun, but there's the Liberal sign. We're rolling in looking for the church. Liberal, Kansas. Not much over here. Looks like we got to turn up here. Hold on. Come back. Okay, we're good. Here we go. A little excitement. Turn the corner. Okay, get on up there before this car gets here. Going around farther. Jace, what do you think?
I think I'm tired.
Yeah, I think we're about shot.
Yep.
Well, here we are sitting at a traffic light in Liberal. Oops, gotta go. We're still here in Liberal, rolling in. We got separated at a traffic light back there. Liberal seems like a nice little town. Big town compared to what we've been riding through. So we'll get them coming into the church. I think we might be waiting on
Gambit.
Oh, what?
Gambit told us to turn left on First Street. It was illegal.
Okay. Alright, we'll check back. Here comes Miss Katie. Oops. So I'm going to turn that thing around. Just do it this way. What do you think?
Awesome day. Awesome day. Great ride.
we're here.
Yes, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. In one piece.
And just one scratched knee.
Yeah.
There it is, Family Life Center, First Baptist and Liberal. We're at Applebee's, waiting on our food and watching close call videos.
Well.
Oh, I've seen this.
Y'all want a picture?
Here we are. We're not cycling today. We're just sitting in the car and driving back, and then other folks are driving back even further. So had a good stay at the Family Life Center here at the First Baptist in Liberal. Can't really see it, but it's the church is right down there. And so we'll get on back to Abilene and get some more pictures taken.
Those carousels on there.
We are at Childress. Our last meal together at the Dairy Queen, documenting our spinning trays. So probably next time we see each other, we'll be at the end. We are pulling into campus. Got to go over and get the cars and then unload. Here comes the bike rider right at us. Dude, you're late. What the heck are you doing? Why is this thing all foggy looking?